Sydney Kings. The Perth Wildcats have also stacked their squads, but Melbourne United are in a bit more of a safer spot. The opening tip here won by the Japanese team, and it's going to be in the hands of Nakamura to start things off here for B.League United. Use Watumbe as a bit of a screen there. Got to go inside the paint now for Watumbe. Tanaka's got to have to put this one up, and it rolls in nicely. Well done there by Lucas Tanaka.
Yeah, it was well done to B-League, able to get that bucket right at the last second.
Here's Illy. Bounce pass is good for Luke Travis, who rolls it up nicely. Draws his foul as Luke Travis. And he's going to head to line for the extra. And passes here for Kyle Bowen. Wardenberg thought about it. Top of the key here now for Luke Travis. Drains it nicely. Nice three there for Luke Travis. Already up to 4 points for the game, Luke Travis, in the early goings of this one. Shot off here by Nakamura from the elbow is fantastic.
And he's the one to watch for this Japanese team. He averaged almost 10 points a game in the B-League last season, the most of anyone on this team. So he's the one that might be able to cause a few problems.
And Shea Illy's footwork is still a thing of beauty to watch, Hales. Rakugawa. Ball being stripped away. Now in the hands. Ducked nicely there by Luke Travis.
He looks in tantalising form. 6 points already.
Kicks off nicely. Long range three. Drains it beautifully there. For a bit of high scoring to start this one off here courtside. Bowen inside the post here. Called by B.League United.
So you see the replay there. Wardenberg wanted the foul. It looked like a bit of not the shot you want to be getting if you're B.League United.
Travis to Wardenberg in the post. Made it look way too easy there, United. RI. Deep two here. It's been counted as a three actually. Step back at the last second. Did RA. RI. Gets through Bowen. Blocked nicely there by Kyle Bowen. Really well done there by Bowen. They're going to get a bucket, are they here? B-League, they're not. And good defensive pressure there by United.
And also obviously played for the Boomers during February in the Asia Cup qualifiers and had a really nice game against Guam where he had the 11 points, 10 assists and 8 rebounds. So almost a triple-double playing for the Boomers. That's impressive to say the least.
Ishibe, now to Akugawa. They'll keep possession here, B-League United, the floater. And hits nicely there by Okada. Machar and United can reset with the fresh 14.
Yeah, already 5 offensive rebounds for United. And
turnover has turned into points there for B-League United through Hasegawa. All right, back to Okada. Lost possession. Shea Illy's going to take possession here for United. Wardenberg, Machar draws his foul again. Okada. Guarded by Joe Ingles. The mismatch is paramount. In the corner, nice block there by Sam Wardenberg. Ball gets tipped out, and it's going to be a United ball.
Called most Frankston home games this season, and every game he just rises to the occasion, and massive part for why Frankston are going to be playing in the grand final next weekend as we see Illy get the turnover and Wardenberg. It's a little bit easy at the moment for Melbourne.
Hasegawa, top of the key here for B-League. Hands off down to RI. Kicks off. 3 ball here is good. For Ricano, the basket will count. They'll be called on Austin Shelley. Sammy Cartwright will check in for Sam Wardenberg. Hasegawa. Ricano back to Hasegawa off the glass and in and draws his foul. He's going to head to line for the extra to cut it back to potentially 5 points for B-League.
As we see the replay, great connection and finish too, and he's going to head to the line.
Waladambe. Back here for Nakamura, off the glass and in. First points go to B-League United, to cut it back to 6.
Clean finish as well.
D'Angelo try to pass inwards there for Kyle Bowen. Ishibe. Watanabe. 3 ball here is clean by Ricano. So we'll see exactly what Nakamura can do. Goes inside here for Rakugawa. Shot off is beautifully executed there by Mishibe. So they were able to pack out Red Energy Arena when they were up there as part of that partnership with Benny goes Tom Wilson, drains it from the corner to put United back in front.
Next foul after that, it's just free throws. So they've started this quarter in great fashion as B-League.
Unfortunately, just not being able to execute those free throws as Luke Travers does it all on the other side for United to put him up by 4.
Able to get through the defense with ease.
Wakugawa kicks off now to Nakamura for 3.
They've really got their footing in this game. It's up to you, Melbourne United, to take it up a notch now.
Shelley, Wardenberg for 3. So B-League is putting United under a little bit of pressure in this second quarter as Shelley gets an easy shot there. Shaili might give Austin Shelley a second bite of the cherry, and it can't roll in for Shelley on the second attempt, but Luke Travers puts it on the putback instead and extends it back out to 5 points. Nakamura drives with a floater, and his shot had a bit of a fingertip there by Kyle Bowen, and away goes Joe Ingles. As a Tigers man, I hate saying this, but he was the MVP for the Sandringham Sabres in the NBL 1 South Finals last season. Was Elliot Brown. As nice tip in there for another Sabre and Kyle Bowen. Just directing a little bit of traffic on the floor here for B-League. Going to use Watanabe as a bit of a screen now. Hands it off to Watanabe, who's going to get over the top of Harry Nielsen and cut it back to 4. Early in this second quarter when they went on a little bit of a run, and now a chance to potentially cut it back into one possession. They do.
Really earned them a better chance in this game. They're forcing turnovers, moving the ball nicely. As we're seeing in transition, but good defense there from Travers.
Finds Nishibe. Hasegawa. Back to Nishibe. Hasegawa inside there. Had the ball stripped. Hasegawa. Alright. 3 ball. Puts B-League in front.
Missed a couple of boards as well, and as you mentioned, B-League hit the lead. Let's see if Bowen can change things. He wants Wardenberg to move for him, but again, Bowen's going to head to the line.
Now to Wakugawa. In space for Nakamura. Drains the 3 and puts the B-League back in front.
He's up to 12 points now, is Nakamura, and as you mentioned, B-League back into the lead.
Ingles inside here for Luke Travers, who goes upstairs. Fortunately misses on that occasion. Nakamura mops up here though for B-League. Goes inside here for RI. Wardenberg, Ingles at the foul line. Had a block there by Watanabe. And away goes to Takano. RI for 3. Bit of an air ball there for RI. And it's going to be Wardenberg. Ingles goes inside for Sam Wardenberg. Luke Travers. Same result in the post. Nakamura at the 45 here for B-League. Going to use Watanabe as a bit of a screen. Watanabe now from the foul line. Puts B-League back in front. Watanabe. Now for RI, who's going to float this over the top of Luke Travers. D'Angelo in the corner for 3. Can't drain it to go. Machar try to get possession back. Sam Wardenberg try to hand it to Malif Machar. So United just trying to spread the floor on this set. Wardenberg, Nielsen ducks it down as Harry Nielsen.
So we see the replay here. Wilson to Wardenberg, and a nice drive there from Nielsen.
So we're all tied up here at courtside. 52 apiece, another turnover. That's their 12th turnover of the game now. B-League United. Carter going to drive to the cup. Met the summer there by Malif Machar. And quick transition, Sam Wardenberg plays it in. Chance to either tie things up or put themselves in front. They're going to tie things up instead through Hasegawa. Travers drives, kicks off to Ingles in the corner for 3. As good as you get there from Joe Ingles. Elliot Brown, Travers. Nicely done. Gets over the last of his defenders there in Hasegawa. Hasegawa looking for options, finds Okada. Top of the key here now for B-League. He goes inside the paint for Hasegawa with a floater. Cuts back to 3 points.
Absolutely, as we see Travers in transition to Cartwright. Oh, blocked A nice block there from Hasegawa, but the triple attempt, that's short.
Now Okada. Much better here from B.League United through Hasegawa, who cuts it back to 1 point in favour of United, 59-58.
Adds another to Melbourne United that can really shoot the ball and take over games. You see Wardenberg, he's someone that can take over games, and that's exactly what he's doing today.
So Wardenberg gets the first points of this fourth quarter for United. Watanabe. Okada. Kicks off now for Nishibe. He misses. Illy. And away goes Kyle Bowen, who can put it upwards. Well done by Kyle Bowen. That was a great dime there by Shea Illy. Okada. Wakagawa. Shot from the elbow. And B.League get their first points off the fourth. Bowen, Machar. As Sam Wardenberg, the New Zealand international, now from Malik Machar in the post. Gets past the final defender there in Nishibe. And Wilson's going to go for his own shot, misses. Watanabe gets a rebound here for B.League.
B.League dodged the bullet there. That much space for Tom Wilson usually spells trouble, as we see the nice move and finish there from Okada. And great move.
Nice footwork there by Taiga Okada. Look at that.
He got past D'Angelo and then fouled as well.
He's at the foul line, hands it back to Wilson. 10 on the shot clock for United to play with on this set. Wardenberg. Ingles in the corner for three. Drains another triple. There's Joe Ingles. And he's starting to find his rhythm with Melbourne United in this game as Joe Ingles.
An 11-4 start for Melbourne this quarter, so much better compared to the third quarter. You see Wardenberg for three. He is absolutely on fire, Sam Wardenberg. He has the ball now. Travers back to Ingles. He's going to shoot that one, and he knocks it down. Joe Ingles, he's found his range.
And United's just so stacked with talent. And once they start to gel together, they're going to be very, very hard to beat. Wardenberg gets the inbound here from Joe Ingles. And that is poetry in motion there on that occasion between Joe Ingles and Sam Wardenberg.
And really announcing himself to Melbourne United fans watching today.
And Joe Ingles gets involved on that occasion there. Look at Joe Ingles. Just kept his eyes on his man, and who he'd be disappointed with how they played in this fourth quarter, but they were with United for 3 of the 4 quarters. Luke Travers goes upstairs and avoids traffic. Their pre-season game, it's against their crosstown rivals, the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. And they'll be on Saturday, August 22nd. There's a missed shot there by Nishibe, and it's mopped up nicely for Melbourne United through Malik Machar. Back to Watanabe. Right from outside for 3. And that's much better there from B.League. Cuts back to 18. Goes to RI. Hands it back. Now with Okada. Nicely denied there by Harry Nielsen. Great block there by Harry Nielsen.
Just watch the replay here. He came along and just absolutely said, not today.
With 15 left, lead by 18. Brown. They've turned that ball over. Can B.League just chew into the margin before the end of full time? Yes, they can. Through Nishibe. And that is where it's going to stay. Sammy Cartwright is going to dribble the floor up. He's going to give it one more heave. And Melbourne United get the job done here at Courtside Melbourne this afternoon.